Hi, welcome back. And just before I started streaming, I turned my head to the side. Oh my god. I look like a hummingbird.
I think.
Look at how pointy my nose is. This is crazy. I'm like learning new things about myself today. It looks so pointy. Have you seen the vulture? Hold on. From the Spectacular Spider-Man? Wait, hold on. Spectacular Spider-Man vulture. I gotta find it. Oh my god! This is literally me. Look at his snoot. That's me.
Oh yeah, that's about right.
I'm dead. That's... Wait, spot the difference. Anyway, now that I've successfully knocked my ego down a few pegs,
About time.
we're back. That is so funny. I gotta turn my sound down in my ears. Hold on. It's a little too loud. So we're still looking for our second party member here. We're at about 9,000 encounters, so hi Clefairy, it's bound to show up soon. I say that every stream, but this time I feel it. And I say that every stream too, so that's not really an indicator of anything.
The only thing new you said is you have a giant nose.
Today, yeah, I have a giant nose, which will summon... I'll sniff out the Zubat.
Good.
And we'll just live our life. Ah, boy.
Oh man.
Ah, pickles.
Those are gross.
You don't like pickles. I don't know why you said
They should be outlawed in all the countries.
The camera's over there because I have a beacon on this side of my nose. It's my homing beacon. That's what happens when you have a greasy ass face. I have all of these uploaded onto YouTube. I'm really wondering if I should just start editing and publishing just like short forms, because these videos barely break. Some of them break 20 views for some reason, and some of them don't. Not that editing would like do better, but I'm just curious. Because a lot of channels just cut out. I mean, this playthrough is 90% just nothing. So I'd be cutting out most of what we're doing, except for maybe some funny things we say. But at least with Kingdom Hearts and Genshin, there's just a lot of me running around that's not exciting, so I could cut that out, I guess. I don't know, I'll experiment.
I'll experiment too.
I mean, on Twitch, 3 to 4 of my followers are followers because of Pokemon, and then I got a follower because of Genshin the other day. But no one's followed me for Kingdom Hearts yet. But it's my favorite, so I can't not play that. That's unheard of. But today we run around and we find our next shiny. What Ryan does is a Nuzlocke. He's not here right now, but he plays Pokemon, and
Why did I think Ryan was a girl?
it's a dude. You've seen him. And the only girl that follows me is Trenchcoat
That's the one.
Girlfriend. So he'll play Pokemon, and then he can't level up his Pokemon above like the levels that the gym leaders have. And if a Pokemon dies, then you have to box it forever. And you nickname all of them, and you can only use Pokemon like one encounter per route, I think, or per room. So it kind of limits your options too, which is kind of fun. I'm thinking about at least doing Nuzlocke rules for the rest of this run, which means Charmander can't evolve anymore or grow anymore, because then he'll be over the level cap, but I'll think about it. Because I don't think there's any way we're beating Misty with... Especially if it's a Geodude. That won't be very easy. Or honestly, even Paris.
Misty morning.
Misty Morning.
Yeah. It's my stripper name.
It's my drag queen name.
You never wished you'd ask.
My drag queen name is Honey Mustard. Hi, I'm Honey Mustard. I'm sweet and spicy. People were saying you should do your mother's middle name. What's your mom's middle name? Can we reveal that? Is that not allowed? Hey friend, how you doing?
I'm good.
Thanks for stopping by. We are just running around trying to find a shiny. It's been a while. It's been probably about 10 streams that are each like an hour each, but we're just looking for...
Hey, what friend visited?
Their name is Valixion.
Oh, cool.
I would love a joke.
Your nose.
I'm nervous, though. I'm always down for a joke. What rock can both battle and draw? I don't know. Geodude. Geodoodle! That's pretty funny. I like that. That made me laugh. I almost guessed correctly. I just said Geodude because he's got hands, but that's pretty funny. If I have a poodle, we're gonna name it Geodoodle. We love Pokemon jokes.
We also like Mexican cheese.
Don't make me hungry. I'm full from lunch still.
I'm already thinking about dinner. I'm probably just gonna get something unhealthy.
Yeah, or we'll just eat nothing again.
You eat nothing.
You should look up another Pokemon joke for me. I'm trying to think one off the top of my head, but I can't think of anything funny.
I will. Give me a minute.
Okay. I mean, there's like... There's probably some D's Nuts jokes that are on there. Hold on. Pokemon jokes. Oh, well, that one's obvious. A pizza with chicken and sweet roasted bell peppers, but the sauce isn't tomato-based, it's honey-based. There's a pizza place nearby that makes a pizza that I love that's got roasted peppers, roasted tomatoes. It's like an olive oil base, and it's got cheese and like ricotta. It's very good. I love a hot honey pizza, too. Right. I want the joke to be, like, which Pokemon could be a pirate? Arceus! That's stupid. Or, why don't you want to shower with a Pokemon? Because he might peek at you. That's pretty bad. Oh, I already made that joke. What's a Pokemon's favorite place to go in France? Paris? I already made that joke. We're already on a roll with the Pokemon jokes here. Yeah, we have a local pizza place. I can say we have mellow mushrooms all over the world. It's called Melon Mushroom. That's where I get that great white pizza. It's delicious. Maybe the funny jokes will have the Pokemon. Will lure the Pokemon out. Charmander should have been a grass type. You mean like in the game, or like I should have picked the grass starter? Charmelon. Oh, I did see. That's pretty funny. First of all, there's like artists who do drawings of Pokemon that have names, but they could be a different Pokemon because of the name. What was one of them? They're really funny. Oh, shoot. I bet there is a Charmelon Pokemon. Hold on. I saw a whole video about it. Pokemon that could be dangerous in real life. Hold on.
You got 2 cell phones. You can look up 2 things at once.
I know.
You're spoiled.
What would be a funny mod? Pokemon. I'm gonna run around. Hold on. Can I run around? Well, oh, I disconnected my charger. It only works while it's up. Was it Pokemon names that could be different types? Something like that. I gotta find the video. Whoops. Yeah. That scene with Bill. And he turns into like... I don't know what he turns into in Fire Red. I just know it's a random Pokemon sprite in the original.
What if the Galar...
Shush. I'm trying to find your video. I don't want to... Oh, here's one. So, yeah. A whole Full Metal Alchemist scene. There's a scene in Full Metal Alchemist where they meet a guy, and he's got a cute dog and like a daughter, and they get to know them really well. And then later they come back, and the guy, he's like a scientist. He fused together his daughter and his dog, and it's like this abomination. And it's like, Big Brother Edward. And it's really freaky.
New Pokemon, old names.
Hold on. I'm not gonna... You can look at this guy. His name is Pragmagic. But, like, he does different Pokemon that could be... So, like, Bellossom is that. But it also could be... Oh, I love this one. So it's Pupitar. But if you pronounced it Puppitar, it could be a puppy with a scimitar. I think that's cool. That should definitely be a gimmick in one of the Pokemon games. Just the same name. It's like an alternate universe, so it's like the same name but different Pokemon. They should definitely do that. Hey, Clefairy. What's up, girl? I think you'd like Full Metal Alchemist. It's a good show. You like Demon Slayer. It's
Okay.
definitely more interesting than Demon Slayer, but...
Ball
Yeah, if he drew Muck, it would not be good. You know what Muck backwards is, right?
No.
Come. With a K.
Oh, that's like those little rest stops out in like Iowa.
Yeah, the come and go. There's no way they didn't name it that and fully know what they were going to get themselves into when they named it that. Or like the pump and dump, like, come on. There's no way.
Pump and dump.
Pokemon Go used that Pokemon as their mascot. That's their logo. Come play Pokemon. We better get this shiny soon. I'm losing my mind here. I mean, that's the whole point, but... By the way, thanks for stopping in and chatting. I super appreciate any and all the viewers and chat people that I get. It's just so nice. So thank you. Gotta be genuine. I appreciate it. Whoops. Let's knock out some encounters here. Do 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 do.
Joey, do you have the tissues ready?
Why?
But when you get it.
I'm gonna cry. Actual tears. I mean, the Charmander one made me cry, but that was because it took literally no time to get. This one's gonna make me cry because, yeah, 47. This is gonna make me cry because I worked so hard for it. All the blood, sweat, and tears, all those Zubats that I murdered. It was all worth it.
It's all coming together.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, so there was a book in, you said Gen 4? I don't remember which gen it was in, but I believe you that it was Gen 4. And it explained that, like, back in the day, people used to, like, marry Pokemon or something. I'm like, who put this in? Who at Game Freak decided that that was a good idea? Yeah, I've played, all of them. The Gardevoir, the Vaporeon fan art, yeah, it's real. Yeah. No, I've played all of them. But I do remember reading that at one point and being like, what? Who put this in the game? Yeah, Pokemon Legends Z, they're gonna be able to marry Pokemon. I mean, there's so much bad Pokemon art out there that, like, I'm sure people at Game Freak know about it and have seen it. Not a French Lopunny. Listen, I would love to use the Masuda method in this game, but I don't have another Japanese copy to trade with, and... But that's how I used to do all my shiny hunting back when I was younger, is just trade over the internet for a Ditto that was in a different country, and then just use that to hatch a bunch of eggs. It was still slow, but... And that was the fun way. This is just running around in a cave. Let's do some quick encounters. Oh. My neck. Where's my counter? I gotta update it. Here it is. It's been about that many, probably. Excuse me. Beep. We should have played Pokemon Go in the woods when we went hiking.
Mm-hmm.
There were. I wonder if there were Pokestops out there. Probably not.
There definitely is.
You think so?
And they have extra shinies out today.
Probably.
Well, go out, well.
Yeah, I would agree that shiny hunting is so easy nowadays. I mean, I've caught so many in Legends Arceus and Scarlet and Violet using the methods in those games. That's why I wanted to do this one, because it's like, this is how we used to have to do it. I mean, I think at the end of this, you might... Is there a shiny charm in this game? I'm not even sure I remember, but... Are using, like, Masuda method. But...
Pseudomethamine?
Masuda method.
Is that a drug?
No.
I think you get that at the hardware store.
One of the... I don't know if it's the creator of Pokemon. It's one of the people who make Pokemon. His name is Junichi Masuda. And if you get a Pokemon from a different region and you breed it with a Pokemon from your region, then the egg is more likely to be a shiny Pokemon. But yeah, you used to be able to trade, there's still plenty of people that have like URLs of like shiny websites where you can just clone shiny Pokemon and send them to your game. And those exist, and I assume they get banned eventually, but yeah. You don't want one of those. That's a good way to make your game get hacked.
Duh.
Duh. Even Pokemon Go, it's easy to find shinies. If you're active on one of those like days where they have only Dratinis or only whatever show up, you're bound to get a couple. And we used to go.
Used to.
Yeah, we used to.
Then you gave up.
I just got bored of Pokemon Go.
You got bored of me.
I mean, I'm surprised there isn't a Pokemon Go movie at this point. Even if it was, well, like that Winnie the Pooh one, when Winnie the Pooh was in the public domain. Pokemon's never going to be in the public domain. They'll take that movie down in no time. That would be funny, though. Guys, there's a Pokestop in the middle of the woods, and it's got rare shinies. And then you get murdered.
Or kidnapped.
By an Onyx.
You get kidnapped by a Cryogonal.
A Cryogonal. Cryogonal should have a Mega Evolution in the new game. That would be great. It needs some love. It hasn't seen anything since
Its wife left.
Pokemon. Since its wife left. Since Pokemon Divorce and Pokemon... What's the other version?
Pokemon Abuse.
Abuse. That would be interesting.
Like,
I haven't watched anything on SCPs in forever.
Pokemon has to go to therapy.
Yeah, Pokemon cigarettes and Pokemon milk. And both of them your dad leaves you and you have to figure it out. Although your dad's never present in any Pokemon game except for the third one, so... And he's a gym leader and he never visits your mom and he just lives at his gym, so... He's still not a great dad.
And he never lets you win.
He is a normal type gym leader and he has really tough... He has Slackings and Vigoroths. And his team is pretty bulky. No, I haven't watched any SCP videos in a while. I used to watch them. I know they're interesting.
His team is called the Meatheads.
You're right. Pokemon Cigarette or Pokemon Vape. Those are the two new ones. With Tropius Berry and Vanillux Cream. That's funny. Tropius Berry would be banana flavored because it's got the bananas. Tropius should get a Mega too. Tropius doesn't get any love. It's such a cool Pokemon. I always thought it was like a legendary or something powerful, but it's just a grass flying type. Boring. It's a freaking Plesiosaur. It's a freaking what's the long neck dinosaur called? Not a Plesiosaur. That's Loch Ness Monster.
A Megasaurus?
It's a Brachiosaurus. Yeah, Megasaurus. Oh man. Oops. Paris, France. That's what I'm telling you. Ice moves, it's dead. Hi, Clefairy. She likes to show up every now and then. Just make her presence known. Let's get comfortable. We're gonna be here for a while. Excuse me. Didn't mean to make you yawn. Clefairy, what's up? That's just the meme. We say hi to Clefairy every time she shows up. Also, don't forget to stay hydrated. It's very important. That's when a shiny should show up, and then you just spit everywhere.
And then maybe your boyfriend will buy you a new computer.
We can buy an actual computer. We used to, I have a whole binder of Pokemon cards back there. I don't play the game, so I don't know about the power creep, but, we just collect them because they're fun. Here's my binder. Hold on.
Are you talking about your binder for this?
This is
For
the
Pokemon,
binder.
Or your binder you wear?
I only keep the fun ones in here, like the shinies and the foil cards. We've got, like, boxes of the other ones. We had a problem back in the day, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Where's my favorite one? Oh, I have the Urshifu VMAX. That's my favorite. I don't know if you can see it. That's my favorite. But, yeah. Or the Shiny Shaman, because he's a rainbow. Gay!
Ooh.
Us.
I thought we unlabeled.
Right, we don't have a label. We just like Pokemon and stuff. The rarest one we have is, it's a Giratina gold something. Oh, as far as HP goes, interesting. Yeah, because I used to have a ton of Pokemon cards when I was younger, and then my ex told me to throw them out. I'm pretty sure, or he threw them out, something like that. And then I threw something of his out accidentally, and he made me go dig through the trash. And that was the first time I went on Reddit, and I went on Am I the Asshole? And I asked if I was the asshole, and I got tons of responses saying that I wasn't, and I was like, oh. Like, I didn't need to ask, I just wanted the, attention. But I used to have a bunch of cards. I had some Japanese cards, and then I have an aunt who's Japanese, because my uncle married her when he was deployed. And I made her read me a bunch of Pokemon cards. And some of them have names that are like the exact same, and some of them are totally different. But I remember showing her a Zubat card, and she said its name, and I was like, that's not what it's called, you know, here. She was like, oh yeah, interesting.
How did I never get that story?
I don't know. It didn't come up.
I never get all the good stories.
That's why you're here with me.
I'm out.
I'm
gonna go out to dinner with you.
What are you talking about?
You
Just
said
because
you
I
weren't
didn't tell
hungry.
you the Japanese ant story?
Yeah, I mean, usually you're not hungry anyway, so. Well, save me money.
Well, I definitely told you about her because I always say when I go to Japan that we can stay with her family because she's got family there, and
You definitely never said that.
she can host us. Okay, well, I feel like now I'm telling you.
After we've been together for a year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's tons of stories I haven't told you. I mean, that's just you're just gonna hear them as we go. I'll throw out my shoebox full of Pokemon cards when you throw out. Yeah. Well, it was some kind of like, because he used to do audio-visual work. It was some kind of cord or some kind of thing that was like super important or something. And I didn't mean to throw it out, but as you know, when I clean, I tend to
Throw everything away?
throw everything out. So it wasn't a shock to me that I threw something important out. But then I dug through the trash and I was like, it's not here. I don't know what you want me to say. Maybe you threw it out. Maybe one of the crazy people that comes over stole it, but...
He was a piece of shit, so most likely he just said you did it, but he really knows.
That
you
would
did
be
it.
wild. If he just put it somewhere and was like, you stole it, and just wanted a reason to be mad at me.
Mhm.
I know that happens, but... It's better that we're not together. Because I met you and you're great.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here. I'm just Derek. My mom loves me some days.
Your mom loves you. Oh, my leg hurts. I was sitting on it weird.
Like a ding dong.
I always sit on it like a ding dong. Ding dong do.
Oh, a tree. Tra-la-la.
Oh, that's a tree. The next shiny better show up quicker than this one, I swear.
You do swear it's probably one bad thing about you.
You swear too, mister.
You shut your mouth.
You shut. I'm a good Christian woman.
I'm not.
Yeah, I have an account online for the Pokemon, like a site where you can sell Pokemon cards, but I've never actually used it. And then we were in the mall in a big city near us, and we went in the GameStop, and we talked to a guy, and somehow it came up that I had that card, or he was like, these are the cards I'm looking for, and I was like, oh, I have that one. And he was like, I'll send you $300 if you send it to me. We never did. In hindsight, we probably should have, but I just don't think we wanted to. There's a ton of card shops near here, but I'm always scared they're gonna rip me off, so I don't.
Of course they are, but go get rid of some shit.
Yeah, I know. I never played Magic the Gathering,
You get rid
so
of
I
all
don't
your
know.
stuff. You're not allowed to have anything.
Oh no! I'm getting deja vu.
Twigger.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I have boxes full of Pokemon cards that are just normal cards, and I wanted to go through them at one point and like organize them, but it was just too much work. There's just so many of them.
Yeah, so you could give them away.
I mean, if we went to a flea market, I could probably sell a box of them for like not much because they're not. I'm gonna market them and be like, listen, there's nothing good in here. You might get a foil card, but it's a foil card I didn't want, so. Here, it's $10 and you can buy this whole tub of Pokemon cards and give them to your kid. Because I'm sure kids would like them. I mean, they're kids, they don't know. It's like the ones I got when I was a kid. They weren't any good. I think I had maybe a Charizard. It wasn't the rare one, but... Ah! I've been attacked. Right in my spleen.
We'll go. Hey.
What?
What?
What happened?
Over here.
Oh, my doggy. She's sniffing. Yeah. I figured it was like half value or less. And yeah, you might even get store credit. I don't know. I'll keep them around until I figure out what I want to do with them.
Store credit, maybe we could buy guns.
If it's a pawn shop, also.
Perfect.
The pawn shops around here don't have much, like, games or anything. I mean, some of them do, but...
They can buy the Pokemon card in exchange for a gun.
I used to pawn off my game systems when I was a bad person to buy bad things. Story time.
For that person that we just...
Yeah, for my ex. Well, and for me, but it was also because we didn't have any money. That's when I knew I hit rock bottom. I was like, I'm selling my game systems to get more... And I can't say it because we're not supposed to say it, but... Anyway, I don't do that anymore. 3 years, blah, 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 blah. Who cares? But...
I do.
I know, I care too. I'm just saying. I'm proud.
Hopefully on your 4th year, we'll fly to Florida and have dinner.
I hope my 4th year is coming up.
Maybe not.
In August. I'll have 4 years. That's what my app said.
Joey, I just like to play this game.
I like to play this game. And Genshin and Kingdom Hearts. And sometimes Persona. I was thinking, what kind of challenge can I do with Persona? Can I do, like, only use the starting Persona that you get? Orpheus? But I've seen that one done. I'm just hiccuping.
Just making fun of you.
That's what I sounded like. I don't disagree. I like the sound when he hits the wall. That's what this sounds like. Back in my day, there were only 151 Pokemon. I mean, as a person who's shiny hunting, I think self-destruct is a little scarier, because I know Geodude can't learn that, but if I found a shiny and then it self-destructed, I would be very sad. What red mist are you talking about? If that's a reference, I don't get it. Oh. Got it.
He should have been blonde.
Yeah, if a Pokemon has blood in it, okay, not say blood, and then it uses self-destruct, yeah, gross. I am blonde, and don't you... Yeah, wait a minute. Are rock and steel Pokemon, don't they have that inside them? Or are they just rocks with sentience?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. That's such a good question. Because they're animals, so I would assume they'd have something.
Cinnamon.
The Cinnamon Challenge. Do you remember that? People were becoming
chumps.
unalive by
Yeah, they
doing
were
that.
Chumps. They couldn't do it.
Chumps. I did the ice bucket challenge when I was like 15, but I never
make a
did
video
that.
of it?
What?
You didn't make a video?
It's on Facebook. I think. It's in my... I think it's under my Facebook. If you go on Facebook and go under my videos, it should be there. I'm so funny in that video. I'm like... If I remember, I'll put it in the video to post. But I'm like, I'm doing the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, and I'm tagging these people, and I guess I probably shouldn't because their names are in it, but maybe I'll bleep them out. And then I'm like, you may proceed, father. I'm like, why did I say that? And then he dumps the ice water on me, and then I'm like, turn the camera off. Heatran, yeah. Heatran's gotta have magma blood. Come on, shiny. I know, whoops, you want to be shiny.
Like a diamond.
Yeah, shine bright like a plankton. We love the plankton cover of diamonds. I'm just gonna add a few to this counter here. Okay. That sounds like something the announcer would say on like Pokemon Battle Coliseum. Heatran uses self-destruct. The arena is now covered in its magma blood, lowering your speed. What will you do?
You sounded like that guy that announces the fairies.
The fairies.
Remember you were playing with fairies?
What are you talking about?
The fairies.
What fairies?
You were playing them or watching them or something? Alexis watched them too.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm trying to think.
The fairies, they were in love with that man. And she was like chasing him around. And then she tried to kill her team for him.
What are you talking about? Was it on Genshin?
No, it was fairies and they were fighting.
What is it, a game?
And one of them got a new name and they were upset about it.
Was it a game?
I don't know.
Damn.
He was like, do we really have to be called this? And he said, a deal is a deal. How do you not know?
I'm trying really hard to think what you're talking about.
Fairy Tale, maybe?
I was watching Fairy Tale. What did you say? What were you saying? They changed their name?
One of the guys, his team got a new name.
Yeah, so you're talking about Fairy Tale. You're talking about when Quattro Cerberus turned into Quattro Puppy
Mm-hmm.
in the Grand Magic Games arc. We have to go by Quattro Puppy? That's so not cool. That is what the announcer sounded like. Uh-oh. It looks like Quattro Puppy is out of the game. I stopped watching that because I was getting tired of it, but I still have half of the whole series to watch. And then I want to rewatch Black Clover. which I would show you. It's not as long as Fairy Tail, but the main character's a little annoying. But that's the show with my lightning guy, Luck. He's blonde too, and he's literally crazy. I love him. That's my boy. Yeah, I think the idea behind the ice bucket challenge was fine because you were like raising awareness for ALS. But I also run cold, but I was also living in Florida at the time, so it was like a burning summer day when I did it. But yeah. You're raising money for charity, but also you don't know where that money's... I mean, you're hoping the money goes to the good cause, but...
It all goes to the CEO.
Yeah, that's why stuff like that's always a little suspect. Or like when you're at the store and it's like, give $5 to hungry children. It's like, you're the big company. Why don't you give them $5?
The best thing is, like, when you really research those companies, I find out that the CEOs make like $1.5 million a year.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know how much more money you could give to these poor children if you weren't being a piece of crap?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was my rant for the day.
Thanks for your TED Talk, but I agree with you 100%. Yeah, the other challenges were just for stupidity and fun. At least that one had at least the guise of a good cause. Is Guys just a shortened version of Disguise? I just thought about that. Mind blown. But why'd you shorten it? It's already a short word. What was that? Oh my god. That sounded crazy. Great, now the room's gonna stink.
I wanted that in your video. I tooted on your video for you.
That's so true about the donation thing. What are you thinking about for dinner? I said you want to go out somewhere. I don't know where you want to go. Crunchy. Are you eating those like that on purpose? Give one to the dog. She can have a corn chip. Give one to the dog. She can have a corn chip. She's asleep though.
Dog eating corn chip ASMR.
Hey guys. Welcome back to my ASMR channel. I don't know why my ASMR person also has like
A list?
I lisp, yeah. Hey guys. There he goes. She's following you. Whoop. Get your toy. He's gonna get you.
I'm just gonna...
Corn chip on the cob. Jenna Marbles did a corn dog, but it was like a corn dog that she covered in corn. Thanks.
I was already like coming and then you meet me in the middle and then I didn't land.
It's okay. You landed.
I crashed.
Corn chip on the cob.
Hi, Carly. Yeah.
iCarly. Did you hear all the controversy about that show now? Like that the main guy is like a creep?
Oh, yeah.
Which isn't surprising because they had a bunch of foot episodes. That's wild. I mean, I feel sorry for them, but...
A lot of the characters and a lot of those got touched inappropriately.
Well, of course, and that's like upsettingly that you know and that you say, of course, but like it's Hollywood. I mean, that stuff happens
One
all
of
the
the
time.
songs said something about Bill Cosby.
Yeah, we did listen to that song today by Cupcake that said something about Bill Cosby, and I think that song was out before the allegations, so it's pretty messed up.
What's you doing?
I mean, when you're a weirdo and you're marketing pudding pops that you're licking, I mean, some bad stuff's gonna happen, for sure.
Where's your toy?
Where's your toy? She's silly.
She said if I bring it to you, you'll throw it.
Yeah, they'll take it from me, and even if it's for 5 seconds.
You take my
That's
toy.
5 seconds without my toy.
You take my toy and you throw it. No, I don't think she understands that that's the point.
That's heckin' rude.
What?
Squeak. Don't forget to drink your water.
Don't forget to thank your mother.
That too. If she's a good person. If not, you don't have to thank her.
I mean, she birthed you.
Not my mother.
Yeah, I know.
My mother had no such involvement in my birth. Well, my actual mother did, but I've never met her.
Where's your toy?
Not the deep voice. Where's your toy?
That's my real voice.
No, it's not.
Oh, here she comes.
Give me that. Excuse me.
Do I throw toys in the apartment?
At least the ball doesn't sound as loud as the other one. The other one makes so, like, thumpy noises.
Yeah, it's solid wubba.
Wubba?
Solid wubba.
Wubba lubba? What's that saying?
I don't know. Get some ducks and give me a bath.
Wubba lubba dub dub or something?
Yes, later.
Hi, Crab. How are you today, my friend?
Is Crab the one that was sick?
No, Ryan was sick.
Oh, I can't.
He was back the other day, and I stopped by on the stream and hung out for a bit.
I never played with you told.
Well, again, I used to like iCarly back in the day, but now that I know it's creepy, I will never rewatch it or anything like that. But that older guy, Jerry Trainer, he was stood up for them and was trying to like defend them from all that weird stuff.
I would have stabbed someone.
That's
in the
so messed up, bro.
Rosie! Oh, wait. Rosie! Where's your toy? Why'd you come back without your toy?
You can't describe it, Crab? Yeah, we're talking about iCarly. And how messed up Dan Schneider is. And there was a bunch of foot episodes, and like, Velixion said, there was like a potato thing, and she was like squeezing it, and upside down on the bed, and there's water everywhere. It's just like, oh god, it's so messed up. And that like, none of the other people, I mean, obviously, Jerry Trainer like defended them, but they all still like work together and stuff. It's wild. And not just that show. I think there were other shows that he was involved with. Maybe Victorious, that were also just as bad. And it's probably not an isolated incident. I'm sure it happens a lot with different movies and shows and stuff, but the reason it was revealed, I think the blonde girl wrote a book, and it was like pretty explicit about the stuff that was happening. She didn't name him, but yeah. So sad. Hollywood is just so messed up, I'm telling you. Thanks, Shallow Icaro, for the follow. Appreciate you. Hi. Brazil, huh? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I watch a lot of anime. I don't like any of that, like, super creepy, you know, kind of harem-y stuff, but I do know that anime cons and stuff are full of that, and right, I just want to see the fights. I don't want to see any of that weird stuff. I would love to visit Brazil someday, or anywhere else besides the US. I haven't traveled abroad at all, so. And thanks again for the follow. I appreciate you. Crab, you can do it, buddy. I just turn my camera on and I just go for it, you know? I just want my shiny, guys. I just want the shiny. I need the shiny so we can move on and get out of this cave. I'm freaking out, you know? I'm losing my mind over here. We're gonna speed up for a bit. I gotta find one, dude. Oh, crab. Well, I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you being here. I'm glad to have made your acquaintance. It's always fun when you hang out. You got grad bash, so you have to sleep in a car? Oh boy. Grad bash is wild. Yeah, I agree. High school students shouldn't be sexualized, really, and then... Yeah, do the plot first. I mean, some filler episodes are fine, but... If it's mostly filler, all filler, I mean, no one wants to deal with that. It's crazy. I bet, crab. It's craziness. Grad bash is. Hopefully you can get some sleep. We're gonna find the shiny, guys. It's gonna happen. Yeah, I agree. What, they just released the public school arc of Black Butler. I never watched Black Butler, but I like, the only school anime I ever watched was, well, I guess Ouran High School Host Club I liked, but that's when I was younger and I was very interested in the flamboyant gayness of that show. And then Assassination Classroom is pretty good. It made me cry as a child, as a young child who liked anime. But I like fighting anime better, like Black Clover and Fairy Tail and stuff.
Hey, Stinky Butt.
What's the update about Vivian?
Stanky butt.
I never watched Squid Girl, so... But I heard it was pretty good. Or, I'm pretty sure that's what I heard. They changed the word siren and used shadows instead? But why? That's so bizarre. We talked about that. Oh boy. Why is Shadows better than Siren? I don't... Oh, I see. That's terrible. I mean, it's canon that they're trans, right? So, like, what's the point of, like, getting rid of it? I don't get it. Is it just in our version, or is it in all versions? Oh. I see what you're saying. Well, her sister sucks, so I guess that kind of goes with the theme, but... That's wild. Doesn't that come out this week? Or is it already out? Right, sirens are, in mythology, female. At least as far as I know. That's so interesting. What's that? You want Pizza Hut?
No, it's not Pizza Hut.
What pizza is it?
It's a new restaurant.
A new restaurant?
A new restaurant.
The Shadow Realm? Yeah. Well, 4Kids, we don't talk about 4Kids. 4Kids, they're the ones that churned, like, they turned the onigiri into jelly donut for Pokemon, isn't it? And then Joey Wheeler, what happened to him? They did something to him. You can't smoke. It's only Sanji had the lollipop. It's like, come on, 4Kids. Like, 6-year-olds know what a cigarette is. They're not going to smoke a cigarette because it's in One Piece. In the OG, she was trans in all versions but English and German. Right. That's what I'm saying. It was in definitely in Japanese. I hope that it's real. I mean, we're in a world where I feel like it's more acceptable, so... Yeah, don't talk about 4chan. We don't talk about 4chan.
What about 4 chins?
I have 4 ready. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And a nose.
And a pointy ass nose. No, 4chan is where you post like art, like that's where all those. That's what we were just talking about. That's where all those Pokemon art goes on 4chan. Interesting. They're either gonna do trans Vivian or they're not, because if they remove sirens, and because it's like a female thing, they're trying to associate us with the idea that they're trans. We'll find out. You let me know. Again, is it coming out? Is it out? I don't know.
I am.
You are out. I'm proud of you.
Took a while.
It did. It took 30 years for you. Right, that makes sense. They did it to intentionally hurt Vivian. Right. One Piece is literally about eating fruit that makes you have superpowers. Performance-enhancing plants is a good way to put it. And you can't have a cigarette? There's also blood, I think, in the original, too. And I got rid of that. I watched, like, 50 episodes of One Piece, and it's not that I couldn't get into it. I think I probably could watch it, but I just... It's gonna be such a long trek to get through all of it. But Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest is coming out this year, and I'm excited about that. Right, I love Vivian. That's my favorite character from that game, so... or the little Yoshi guy. He's cute, too. But yeah. And, the Black Clover anime's got to be coming back soon. I mean, the manga's taking a... Manga? Is on a hiatus a little bit. He's only posting a chapter every 4 months, but... It's better for his health. They are not treated well over there, the manga artists and creators. They always die because they're overworked. It's like, okay, well, if your industry's that crazy, like, maybe take a slow down. I understand people want your new chapter, but it's okay to take breaks. Clefairy! Even I feel bad when I take breaks. And, you know, I always think in my head, I'm like, well, if people are waiting, they'll probably understand that I have to take a couple days to mentally prepare myself. I'm just lucky to have anybody. It's so funny, they just held that last comment, even though, nothing bad about what you said. Interesting. That'd be everything. Yeah, definitely let me know. Can you play... Which versions can you play on a North American Switch? Is that still, like, region locked, or can you play any version on any Switch? I don't actually know. I think it's not region locked, because you can pick their language, right? I don't know. I only play Minecraft on my Switch now. I'm presuming Pokemon Z comes out on the regular Switch and not like the Switch 2. Yeah, I like Vivian's design. That's why I said she's cute. Oh my god, I just want a shiny. Yeah, well, that's the other thing. When I say I don't like watching One Piece because it's going to be so long and I'm only 50 episodes in, and the One Piece fans are like, you haven't gotten to the good part. I'm like, what, the good part's going to be 500 episodes in? Like, I don't know. I don't have time either. I work full time and I do this, so.
You work full time?
Well, it's technically considered full time, but I work 34 hours. I don't know if that's not as full time.
Goals.
At goals. Coles, expect great things.
They have a toaster.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure One Piece has tons of plot hooks and stuff. But probably not until episode 1000 when you find out this person's been this person the whole time. Man. Guys, maybe the shiny was the friends we made along the way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is taking years off my life. That's what I was saying. It's a different time, so why wouldn't they do that? Nintendo's known for doing some fun stuff like that, so I think it's possible. What's the pizza place called you were talking about?
It's not a
What is it?
But then I read more reviews and got scared.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I would trust reviews. They censored Goomba's catcalling? When did a Goomba catcall? That's wild. Goombas look like they would catcall, though. I mean, come on. They're just little guys. Listen, I'm going to talk about Harry Potter because I love the books. I love the
7 and
movies.
9/4.
And I used to work on Platform 9 3/4 at Universal Studios Orlando. So I love the series. But we don't talk about J.K. Rowling. Because you're right. She started rolling down a hill of craziness. Like, it's so upsetting to see what she posts on the internet sometimes. I mean, you can have an opinion, but geez, some of her opinions are... They're not even opinions. They're incorrect facts sometimes, and that's what's upsetting. And it's hurtful. Like, it's okay for you to have an opinion on stuff, but, like, when you're starting to, like, go after people and hurt people, it's like, maybe you shouldn't have an opinion.
Maybe you should get punched in the hooch.
She's just too much. Again, I love the books and the movies, and, I mean, there's some problematic stuff in there already. Like, we don't want to talk about the only Chinese character she named Cho Chang. Like, come on. Yeah, I agree. I didn't even know they censored the Goombas flirting. Who were they flirting with? I'm trying to think of a game with a woman, so I'm thinking, like, maybe, like, 3D Land, because they have Peach and Rosalina in that. Did the Goombas, like, what did they do? No one's gonna fuck a Goomba, okay? Although, God, don't look that up on 4chan either, please. I'm begging you. I'm sure it's not great. Goomba X Koopa Troopa fanfiction. Goombella. Okay. Oh, in the... Yes, I got you. I see what you're saying. It was in Thousand Year Door, then, if it's got Goombella. Yeah. But that's wild. Goombella's definitely on 4chan. Don't look that up either. just don't go on 4chan at all. How about that? Let's say that. Just stay away from 4chan. Oh. Thanks for stopping by, Crab. I appreciate you, buddy.
Buddy.
I'll see you later.
Buddy.
Buddy.
Was that the long E for the nose?
Don't talk about my schnoot. I can smell you from a mile away. Bye, Crab. Thanks again. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Well, that's why the Fantastic Beasts series is good, too, because it sort of builds on the world. I do want to play the Hogwarts, what's it? Hogwarts Academy? What's it called? I forget. Game. I think that would be interesting. They sort of build a world in that. But yeah, it's sort of like... There's a little bit of world building when they introduce, like, the different schools that come to compete. But then it's like, we don't, like, get to see them at all. And it's just, like, the school with the girls. And the school with the burly guys. Like... Okay.
You want to just get a salami pizza?
From where? Domino's?
Anywhere.
If that's what you want, I'll happily go along with pizza. It's a good book, but there definitely could have been more, and now that she's problematic, I mean, there's not going to be more, so... We were talking about the Hunger Games earlier, because, we thought there was a wasp nest in the woods, and we were talking about tracker jackers. She's not problematic, Suzanne Collins, is she? I don't think she is. She wrote... You know what's funny? She wrote those... I think it's Little Bear. She wrote, like, a kid's book, and then, like, also wrote the Hunger Games. I'm like, talk about having a portfolio.
Scrubby also has an OnlyFans.
Suzanne Collins does not have an OnlyFans. Only PETA.
Right, I'm right here. No, not you.
PETA. Clefairy, hey, what's up? Yeah.
Hey, what's up, girl?
What's up, girl? Thanks, Pita Bread, for sponsoring today's video.
I'm gonna use chopsticks because I just had my nails done. Good thing nobody will get that.
I don't get it.
Sarah's song.
Oh, yeah.
Just had my nails done, so I'm using chopsticks to rub your
Beep.
pork chub.
Ew, don't call it a pork chop. It's my pork chop.
Oh man, I want a pork chop right now.
They want pork chops?
Oh, I know where I want to go. I just thought of it.
I'm listening.
No, I can't say it because what if someone knows where we live?
The barbecue place?
No, I do want that, but I've been wanting something different, and I want.
Just name the kind of food it is. Mexican?
No, it's a diner.
Diners, drive-ins, and dives?
Yeah, that's it.
Waffle House?
No, the other one.
IHOP?
No, well, that actually sounds good too.
No, what's the one you're thinking of? Is it a local place?
Yeah,
And it's a diner?
yeah.
What local diner is there?
Yeah.
Show me a picture. You want to dine in?
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking pizza because I don't want to really go anywhere, and also, I'm not that hungry.
I was thinking pizza too. So I was thinking about something else. I guess we'll just go.
What kind of food did they serve? Just American food?
Yeah,
Doesn't narrow it down at all.
on paper plates.
On paper plates?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I am going to have to go to the bathroom soon. Guys, the shiny's coming. I feel it.
No, that's your poop.
I feel the shiny coming, or I'm just about to shit myself. It's a tie. It could be either one.
But only the nose knows.
I can smell it from a mile away. The shiny. Welcome back to Shiny or Shit. Today, I try to figure out if it's a shiny or I'm gonna poop myself.
Oh my god. I'm gonna poop my pants tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Whew, I got away safely. Thank goodness. I was scared that Judy was gonna get me. He's gonna hug me with his big, muscly rock arms.
Squeeze me, Daddy.
Squeeze me.
Can I say that?
Hey. In case you missed it, we're still in the cave. It's been a 1,000 years. Farm Gen 3 Shiny Phoebus Wild, not egg.
Farm, that's me.
Isn't Phoebus the one that's only found in like specific squares, but it like changes every once in a while? So you don't know where it is in like the lake or whatever? God, that would be a nightmare. That's like when I was thinking about shining. hunting shiny Latios and the wandering one because that's gonna take forever.
You know what would be a nightmare?
What?
Waking up next to your ex.
Oh my god, if I woke up and everything had been a dream for the past like 3 years and I'm still with my ex, I think I'd cry. I don't think I'd cry, I would cry. My dreams are lucid enough as it is. I don't want the idea of this all being a dream. It'd be a wild dream though, I won't lie. You wake up and you hear your mom calling you and it's time for school and it's like 2nd grade again. And that's what dying is. You just go back to
like,
2nd
oh my
grade.
god, she's like, you're finally awake from your coma.
Yeah.
From all that melanoma.
From all the tuna. You got mercury poisoning. Just like my aunt.
And then you were doing meth.
Don't talk about that. That's messed up.
That's messed up. Oh man. If you were in a coma, I would visit you, but everyone's like, oh my god, I would sit with you the whole time. I'd visit you like an hour each day. You know me too well. I'm not going to be sitting there all day. I'd be like, the nurses would probably throw me out. We'd be pacing, breaking things, touching stuff.
Why isn't he better?
I'll be like, listen, when you said his melanoma would get, he said he could come out of this coma and he's still in it.
Can I have Dr. House as my doctor?
Mm-hmm.
He's a good doctor. He's not the good doctor. That's that other guy.
Mm-hmm. If a tractor makes me mad, I sell it.
Good idea. Come on, Shiny. I know you want to. You wake up, you're no longer old enough to get for an occasional cold one or driving. Have to get permission just to go outside. Don't remind me. I literally shit myself in 12th grade because I have this stomach thing. And I didn't know it at the time. But I knew that I had a stomach thing. I just didn't know what it was. And the Spanish teacher wouldn't let me go to the bathroom and would make me say it in Spanish. And then, I think I had already pooped myself by that point. But I was like, ir al baño, I'm going. And then I went. That was a little traumatizing, you know. But,
You're a different kid than me. I would have just literally pooped right on the floor.
It was already in my pants. It was in culinary class that it happened. And then I went to Spanish class next. And then he was like, you need to say that in Spanish. And I was like, what? I have to go. And he was like, and then I was like, whatever. Voy a ir al baño, or whatever it was. And then I went and I had changed my underwear. Which I didn't have another pair. I just threw the other pair away. And then I tied my jacket around my waist because I was like, well, maybe no one will notice. And then the, like, class clown of the class was, like, joking with me. And he was like, what, you, like, poop yourself? And I'm like, that'd be funny, right? He never found out, but maybe he did know. Trauma. Yeah, you get sent back to when you had a flip phone. Listen, that would mean I would get to play all these... Well, no. If I have the memory... Would you keep the memory of, like, you now? Probably just a little bit. I'd love to play Pokemon Red again and Ruby again for the first time and play all these games for the first time. That'd be fun. If you get Alzheimer's, just play all your video games again. You might not remember how to play, but it'll be like playing it for the first time.
Every day.
Every single day, exactly. Yeah, you'd have to beat the game in one go, because otherwise you'd wake up the next day and be like, where was I? That's this guy. He says that all the time. I'm like, can we do this? And he's like, I don't know, can you? And I'm like, ugh. May I? Can a matchbox? No, but a tin can. Amen. People do it without noticing, and then when you say it, they're like, oh. That's so true. I'm like, in other languages, is there that distinction between can or may, or do you just ask to do it and then it's like done? Like, why does there have to be a distinction? Actually.
And let's get this right. I don't do that like in that mean way. You usually are like, "Can I have the TV remote?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you can." And then you say, "May you get it for me?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, all you have to do is ask me to get it."
Yeah. It's can. It's can't, not mayn't.
Like, can you have it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you give it to me? Well,
You
that's
mayn't have that.
taint.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. You tain't have that. Are you huffing?
Wow.
Not paint, but sometimes my dog, she goes huff when she's annoyed at me. Are you annoyed because I'm talking loudly?
Mm-hmm. You're interrupting her beauty. So.
Her nappies? Yeah.
I think I'm gonna
The school
park.
rules say I can't go to the bathroom without your permission, but can? What?
I think I'm gonna park on the train tracks.
Will the train run you over?
Uh-huh.
That'll be fun.
You're gonna plow me.
Perfect. Just what you've always wanted. This shiny, I'm telling you, is... At least I'm making lots of friends in this cave. Like Shallow Icaro.
Joseph.
I knew a guy named Icaro. He worked at the Hogwarts Express. What?
We overdosed on card 3.
Clefairy. Hi. Thanks for appearing. Appearing? Alright, not all my jokes are winners, okay? Let me open my thingy. Is it raining? No, I'm just crazy. Just keep everybody in the loop. We're at 9,800 encounters.
Only 9,000 more to go.
Only 9,000. Well, like I said, I've seen those people who take like 24,000 to find High Clefairy, even with like raised odds. So I mean, we just got so lucky on the Charmander. Right. I just also agree. If you know what I mean, there's nothing. You don't have to correct me. But then, like, if someone uses the wrong there, I'm usually like, But I do also get that we have so many theirs that I can understand if you get them mixed up sometimes. It used to be worse. Now I don't care as much, because it's like, the English language is one of the hardest languages to learn, is what I've heard from like Spanish native speakers and like Japanese native speakers. It's like not even close to which language is easier or harder to learn. And then I tried to take Japanese in college, and I stopped going to class because it was just too much. But I was seeing it through the filter of like, I like anime and I want to go to Japanese class. Like, you should go to Japanese class because you want to learn Japanese, not because you watch anime. You weeb. That's me yelling at myself, by the way. Whoops, I killed that Zubat. That's fine. As long as it's not the green one. Because then I'll cry. Sure, and that's the other thing. Get upset at yourself. That's fine. You know? But I try not to correct people about stuff like that these days. I'm like, it happens. Maybe their keyboard corrected it wrong or whatever. Is it there or there? Is it weir or weir?
Which is which?
Which is which?
There's a way with the theirs to know which there is there, but
Right.
I still don't get it.
Red and lead rhyme, but also read and lead rhyme, and they're the same word, just said differently based on context. That, like, people learning the language might not even get the context because they don't understand it, and it's like... It's wild. And if you learn like, let's say Spanish is your native language. You can learn Latin or, like, French, like, pretty easily because a lot of the words are very similar, but then the English word is totally different.
They have my favorite word.
What's that?
Oui, oui.
Wee wee. Yeah. I wee to wee wee. That's a joke in the Scooby-Doo show. Monsieur, I must use your bathroom. Wee wee. It's a stupid joke. I'm at this point where I'm like, gosh, the stream is, you know, the shiny's gonna happen. I know it is. So, like, it's okay that it's taking a while.
Listen, good things don't come right away.
Yeah, except for that Charmander.
Look at me.
I know, it took me 27 years of life to find someone that was even... Well, I guess I wasn't dating for 27 years, but you know what I mean. To find someone who's, like, actually a decent person. But I suppose I had to be a little bit of a better person before I could find someone decent, because when you're not doing good things, you're not really going to find... Well, you're going to find some good people, but then you're going to lose their friendship because you're not a great person. To any of my Orlando friends that I lost because I wasn't a great person, some of you were great. So.
But we don't want any friends anymore.
But, right, I'm okay with just having a couple friends and then all my lovely people who chat with me on Twitch.
Oh, Schneider.
Pull yourself up by your bootstraps used to mean something was impossible, and now it's corrupted to basically just shut the hell up and put the work in. Yeah, expressions change over time just because, like, that's how the human, like, language, well, American at least, like, English language is. Not American English, but, yeah, things that meant something back in the day could mean totally different things now just because of how we live and the context and stuff like that. It's like, so how am I supposed to learn something that changes over time? I just have to get used to it. Like, that's so slay. Well, slay used to mean what? Like, killing someone? Like a dragon? Like, slay the dragon. Now it just means which, you know, I like. It's like, slay girl. I guess because you're K-ing them Because you're slaying them? I don't know. I'm not a drag.
Sleigh bells ring.
I'm not a drag queen,
Oh,
which I
yes,
think that's where the
man.
sleigh bells ring, exactly. Santa keeps hoeing. That's what that song said.
Ho, ho,
Ho, ho, ho, he's hoeing.
We no longer can say, baby, it's cold outside. Come inside where it's warm.
Right, the Baby It's Cold Outside song, whether or not it was meant what it was meant, everybody's taking it bad nowadays.
But
I
we
mean,
can have the WAP.
I get it. It sounds kind of creepy, but like maybe it wasn't. Hi, Clefairy. Maybe it wasn't meant that way. I don't know.
And now we have the WAP.
And now we have the WAP, which is apparently just a great song that everybody needs to listen to.
The country version.
The country version is funny, yeah. Well, nothing's logical about things these days. I mean, when we can all agree on that. You want logic in this day and age?
We can't even get common sense.
Right. Common sense is out the window. I mean, I've never had common sense, but you would hope the people running our entire world would have common sense, but they clearly don't. Is it raining?
No.
I'm just losing my mind. Is it the AC that I'm hearing?
Yes.
Stop yawning, gosh. This has been a longer stream because I'm just having fun. We're just enjoying chatting, hanging out.
Yeah, what he said.
You need food, so we should go get food soon.
Not worried, I'll just go to bed.
Oh yeah, or songs that like we thought had different meanings, but they actually have other meanings. Like, it's just to refuse to believe you about what the song A-Team was about. Yeah. I was still blown away when Lady Gaga said that her Poker Face song had the F word in it this whole time and nobody knew. And then all the lyrics on every website changed it to the F word, and I'm like, was it always this? I mean, maybe. I'll believe Lady Gaga, but like, jeez. Everybody was singing the bad word at the 8th grade dances because they thought Poker Face didn't have a bad word in it. Mind you, this was my Catholic middle school playing this song. So, retroactively, ha ha ha, you played one of those songs. Middle school dances were weird. You go. There's some fast songs. There's some slow songs that nobody wants to dance to. There's like a bowl of punch and some cookies.
And 2 goldfish.
It's 2 goldfish, and then you dance and leave.
With the janitor.
Oh, is the Macarena about something bad? Yeah, I think I did hear that. It's not appropriate. No, everybody do the Macarena. Because it's in Spanish, so we don't know what it's about. Yeah. Hanamuna Macarena? What's it about? What's the Macarena about?
Hot dogs.
True meaning behind the Macarena. Will crush your soul. About a girl named Macarena who cheats on her boyfriend with 2 friends while he's being drafted into the army. Interesting. I remember hearing that. I don't remember knowing that exact thing, but I do remember hearing that the Macarena might not be an appropriate song. That's wild. What does the dance mean? Does the dance have anything to do with the lyrics, or is it just a stupid dance that we came up with? see your head. Mm-hmm.
See my bald spot?
No.
I was just trying to get close to you. Nope. It's my eyeball.
Trying to give you scritches, but you don't have depth perception. Ah, that's my side.
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like that, but I think it's funny. And funny rhymes with money.
I Macarena. Verse 1. Macarena has a boyfriend named Vittorino. Last name that the boy swears. What? That looks like I can't even read what that says. It looks like it's just like what?
You want an Italian for dinner, or are you still not hungry?
I'm not hungry, but
I'll just go by myself.
what kind of Italian? You want to go to Olive Garden?
I'll just go by myself. It'll save me money.
We just eat something here that's cheap and go out to dinner some other time. We can go to lunch tomorrow or something. I don't know. I want to watch that show.
Hey, Margarina.
Margarina.
Hey, Margie.
Yeah, but he gave it to two friends. Macarena has a boyfriend's name that is called... Like, what does that even say? But yeah, it's about like a cheating woman or a cheating boyfriend or something. I mean, that's pretty wild.
If I ever cheat on you, I'll let you know.
But they played stuff like TikTok and all those songs, and those are about brushing your teeth with a bottle of Jack.
And then you're never coming back.
And then you never coming back. I mean, that's not a good
It's
song.
Like your dad.
Or like the Britney Spears songs. None of those are good. Just because they don't have a bad word in them doesn't mean it's not a, like, dirty song. I haven't saved in a while. Let's save. We have 139 in-game hours. That's sped up, though, so.
I'm taking my fat tractor to run down to the store and do that.
We'll do a couple more encounters, and then we'll say goodnight for tonight.
I'm going to put 2 mowers on my fat tractor.
Do it. Tomorrow I'm doing Kingdom Hearts, and then Sunday I'm doing Genshin, I think, for my new
I'm like
follower.
a child. That always makes me laugh.
You are like a child sometimes, but that's fine.
Because when you say Kingdom Hearts, it rhymes with another word
Kingdom Hearts?
that's funny. Don't do that.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts tomorrow, and then Genshin on Sunday. Hey, here's a fun idea. Let's all dance to Despacito, which probably has bad words and bad themes in it, but it's in Spanish, so no one will know.
If anyone has any suggestions, please drop them in the comments below.
Yeah, I mean, if someone wants to play a game, I'll play it.
What?
I'll play a game.
Watch your mouth.
I'll play any game.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe someone will have some comments.
Because right now I do 3 games, so I don't get bored, but once I beat Kingdom Hearts, which is coming up, I'm very close. I have to beat Riku, and then I have to beat the last world, and then I have to do a little more synthesis grinding, but after that, I'm pretty much 100%.
If someone has a suggestion,
They should go to my YouTube channel and comment it on one of my videos. Because you can't really comment. I mean, you can comment on a Twitch stream, I guess. You can chat, and it should still be there, so I'll be able to look at it. But guys, it's okay. We didn't find the shiny today. Hi, Clefairy. We should find it next time. We might find it next time. We might not, but we're just here. We're chilling. We're running around this cave. Once I do find it, God, we can finally start. What I was saying, maybe a Nuzlocke would be more interesting, but I love shiny hunting. It's like my thing.
not very good at it.
So I got it. It's not about good, it's just about luck. And I used up all my luck, apparently, on the Charmander, so. I'm just running. Running and gunning. Let's do like, I don't know, 10 more encounters maybe?
15.
15, okay, 15. 3, 4,
People have
5,
to make suggestions.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All of these were Zubats, by the way. Every single one of them was a Zubat. Alright, that's 15. We're gonna go a little longer just because. If all of them are Zubats, maybe a Zubat will show up and be green. He's not green. Despacito includes such incredible lines as, I want to undress you and kiss you slowly, firmly in the walls of your labyrinth. Ew. Let me trespass your danger zones. Hey baby, let me trespass your danger zones. Your no-no square.
Ooh.
It's a no-no trapezoid, actually.
Ooh. It's Taco.
It's a no-no taco. Taco Tuesday! Alright, let's do 5 more regular slow encounters, and then I'll end the stream. And we'll say good night, Walter Cronkite.
For a moment.
In time. But thank you again for stopping in and chatting. It's been a good time. I appreciate you. I'm used to sometimes streaming to nobody and chatting with nobody. Sometimes Ryan or Crab will stop by, and that's always good. And I made a new friend on Genshin. And you're here, and my friend from Brazil. But it's always good to chat. That's my no-no dodecahedron. Okay? Tesseract. Is that from something? The Tesseract. It's from like a game or something, I know. Is it like Marvel or something? He's got the Tesseract. We'll do 2 more after this Paris. Alright, come on, final encounter of the day. Let's go. It's gonna be shiny. No. That'd be great, though. You gotta do that every now and then. To, increase your, ability. Yeah. A 4D cube? It's like in some kind of fiction, isn't it? Like a Tesseract? It's like a Star Wars or a Star Trek thing? I don't know. I might be imagining that. This is our last encounter. No. This is for real. This will be our last encounter. Because we gotta go eat something and then watch some TV and go to bed. That's our plan. But, again, thanks for stopping by and chatting, talking about Tesseracts and song lyrics and how the English language is terrible. My next Pokemon stream is going to be Tuesday, if everything goes well. Should be Tuesday. I'll be playing Kingdom Hearts and Genshin until then, but thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate you for chatting and stopping by. This will be on YouTube later. I'm still thinking about like editing the videos and uploading them, but for now, the full video will be on YouTube, and then we'll see. So, but have a good night, everybody. Make sure to drink your water, and we'll see you next time. Peace out. Bye.